What's good, everybody? Jackson's Gambit here. So, I just got finished watching the movie Mercy. I was actually interested to see this movie. I thought it was pretty cool that our court system is ran by an AI system. But even this movie can suffer from a generic ass plot and some lackluster performances.
Here we go again.
This movie was vanilla. And I don't even like using vanilla as an example because I like vanilla. Cornflakes. Just plain ass cornflakes. I think you get the picture. This movie was boring.
I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it.
In the movie Mercy, crime is high in a futuristic Los Angeles. So the Mercy Capital Courts use AI judges to convict violent criminals. You have 90 minutes and all resources to your disposal to prove your innocence. And if you're found guilty, officers gotta love this. Crime is down. Tell that to Detective Christopher Raven, who's being framed for his wife's murder. Like I didn't see this coming.
I trusted the system and now it's being used against me.
3 out of 10. I thought this movie had a pretty cool concept. You know, putting convicted criminals on trial using an AI system. This AI system is straight logic. You know, ones and twos, no bullshit. And you have everything at your disposal, from phone records to video footage, and you can call anybody up and they have to testify. Ain't no, I don't know. They have to testify. Do you know how convenient that is? But what the AI system learns over time is that the justice system is not so cut and dry as you think it is. Sometimes you gotta dive a little bit into that gray area. And that's why lawyers get paid so much money. I've also started liking movies that aren't too futuristic, which this movie did really well. And when we think about the future, we think about flying cars and robots walking around doing. I blame Back to the Future and the Terminator for putting this image permanently in my brain. I'm sure there are some people who watch Back to the Future Part 2 for the first time and was thinking to themselves, oh my God, I hope my future's like that. I feel like I'm the only one who watched Back to the Future Part 2 and was like, man, I can't even get ice cream money from my mom. Ain't no way we're gonna be getting some flying cars.
I don't believe it.
I'm a 90s kid. We just got dial-up internet. I'm just trying to play Oregon Trail. This movie's future was very subtle. You know, just a couple advances here and there. It felt really believable to me. Though they did have a flying motorcycle, I feel like that's a little bit more realistic than a flying car. Scale down, maybe a flying scooter. Hoverboard.
He's on a hoverboard.
I thought Rebecca Ferguson did a good job as Maddox, the AI system, though I can't imagine it being very hard playing a computer system. You're just no emotion at all, just dead inside. Though to think about it, I don't think I've ever seen Rebecca Ferguson play a role where she was smiling or happy in any sort of way. I thought she was playing a villain the way she was coming off. You find out during the movie that the detective had a drinking problem and that their marriage fell apart because of it. And that she was cheating on him. With who? Yeah, you guessed it. A black man.
No, 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 hell no.
And I don't even blame the brother because the woman was looking good. But black men do not get involved in these white people's problems. But of course, as soon as they arrest the guy, he's all going on about,
Oh, she thinks I'm better. She like me because I listen to her.
I'm like, bro, you sound like a complete cornball. You know what it was. Bro was getting way too invested. If her and her husband was working it out, where would you be? But hey.
But I understand.
Chris Pratt. Amazon, for some reason, loves Chris Pratt. I mean, he's a decent actor, but I gotta admit, he was really starting to get annoying in those Jurassic World movies. Y'all could have chose anybody else to play this main character. Chris Pratt just don't do it for me. It's like watching him in that movie, The Tomorrow War. His acting is so one-dimensional. That does not mean I'm trying to shit on Chris Pratt. I thought he did a great job in The Terminal List. But this making Chris Pratt a leading man is just not working Hollywood. I mean, stick to comedies. You were great in that. Parks and Rec is where you shine the most. And Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, think of it. It's a Marvel movie, James Gunn. It's kind of goofy. You don't really take it too seriously.
He's right, you know.
This movie was also super predictable. I figured out who framed him in the first 10 minutes of the movie. All I looked for, and I shit you not, was who would cause the most trouble. You would think it's the meek guy, you know, kind of shy, wouldn't harm a fly. No, it was the buff, bald, white guy.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
But once the guy was found out, he kidnapped the detective's daughter in broad daylight. You telling me that you're gonna kidnap a young white girl off the street in broad daylight, all this technology, and you didn't see that coming? The motivation behind what he's doing makes sense because his brother was falsely accused, but everything else that leads up after that is just absolutely eye-rolling. And the speech that he gives at the end of the movie to the AI system is you know how sometimes movies can be a little overly patriotic to where it comes off like super corny? It's like watching a romance movie and the two people are kissing in the rain. Like, you can't just move over a little bit. You know, we can make out all we want in a shaded area. No, let's stay out here and catch pneumonia. This movie could have been released on Amazon Prime. It did not need to be released in theaters. The story was predictable. The characters didn't hold any weight. The character performances themselves were lackluster. I mean, it was something new, but it was hella predictable.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
Mercy can now be seen on YouTube, Google, Apple TV, Fandango at Home, and Amazon Prime. That did not take long at all.